Our referee sends Big John to the ring. Bravado taunting, but this is after that loss last week.
Big John taunted too, saying he's going to win that title.
Well,
that title's going to be around his waist. Former Rage champion.
Big John made a pretty convincing case last week. We almost thought that he won. A little bit of trading off of words.
You know one big difference, Big John. Come on.
And Bravado saying right at the start of the match that there's a huge difference between a title match and a non-title match, and he's absolutely right.
Yeah, he's right because he doesn't lose the title in a non-title match.
Well, even so, there's a focus that Bravado has. He's one of the most intelligent wrestlers in the BWA. He knows when he has to give it his all and when he'll lay back.
It's a battle of two titans.
People like Mazzato, people like Black Dragon, like they give it their all at each every match, which is admirable. But
not
Bravado is the type of person to lay back one match so he can win it when it really counts.
Yeah, for a world title or attitude title.
But both these competitors faced themselves last week. And so now they should both be equally tired. If you notice, last week Bravado did not spend his moveset.
German suplex.
And that was a move that we didn't see last week either from Big John.
Yep. Got to pull something new out, you know. If it's the same maneuver, Bravado will find a counter to it.
That's right. Bravado's one of the better scouters in this business. Big John, cheap shot, but an effective one.
Big John all over Bravado right now. Knee to the head.
Very precise knee. It wasn't particularly fast, but he made sure that it really hit the temple just to do the most damage.
Well, he's got a lot of body mass.
Big John is relatively new, but he's for his lack of experience.
This is his second year with the BWA, if I'm not mistaken, second or third.
So not quite a veteran, but he has a poise about him. He has an ability to set up his movesets. He chains moves together very well. And he doesn't expend a lot of energy in the first couple of minutes.
Oh, he also has to work around the fact that he's a big guy, hence the name Big John.
Yep, that's true. And he just lets his size do the talking, as we see right here. Setting up looks like a vertical suplex. Locks it in place, and it connects. Bravado's spine must be reeling right now.
Now this is cold, wet sand right now. It actually rained earlier this evening.
Sometimes it can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a bad thing. But you got to think, on top of the physical impact that you now have this. You just, there's this discomfort, there's this, you're getting sick, your immune system's low. It's just a whole new game once the area is wet. Big John shot to the head.
Bravado trying to mount the comeback finally.
Double axe handles, gets back to the ropes. Big shot to the head. Maybe the referee should check for the closed fist, but for right now he's going to let it go. Bravado looks like he's going to set up with a vertical suplex of his own. Can he take him up top? It looks like Big John's going to counter out.
Happening. He blocked that suplex.
Better if it takes a kick.
He has suplexed Bailey before, or Original Sin. Beastly, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that dreaded.
Russian leg sweep back into the steel.
And every move has a purpose.
These are two very calculating warriors right now.
Yeah!
I'm so surprised that clothesline knocked down Big John.
And it looks like Bravado has a mental momentum going here as he knocks down Big John for a second time. That's the thing about facing a big guy.
Think about going to the top.
You can't knock him down. They're very tough to knock down, but once you get them knocked down, there's only so many times they can take a bump
and get
up.
When
you're a light guy, you can get up, a couple times throughout a match. You can take a bump a couple dozen times in a match if you're 150, 160 pounds. Someone Big John's size.
Ran him over with that clothesline.
And I don't care how light you are, that's gonna hurt no matter what. You have the wind already knocked out. Bravado's reeling, he's going for the ropes, which is the closest that you can get to a timeout. That's the problem about that clothesline. He takes the wind out of you, and just as you're trying to get your breath again, you hit the floor. and you're winded for a good 30 seconds after it. That doesn't sound like much, but it only takes 3 to get a pin, so you can get pinned 10 times in that time it takes for you to regain your breath. Irish whip by Big John. Comes, picks him up, looks like a spine buster, takes him down. Not quite a spine buster, but
he didn't get the full rotation, but he got him up and he got him down.
And he placed a little bit of his own weight in to boot. My wrestling consultant just informed me that it is known as a missionary slam. Big John pulling up some new moves. If BWA doesn't use moves like that, they go for spine busters more often. So Big John adding a little bit of flavor to the BWA here. We know that Big John is not a stranger to backyard wrestling. This is only his second year to the BWA, but he has wrestled before in other capacities. And Bravado had his hand on the line, which might have saved him.
Come on.
Ref made a ruling that his hand was in fact not on the line, but Bravado was able to kick out anyway. But he is obviously not feeling well at this point. Big John clearly has the advantage in this match. And Big John is going from cheap punches. I respect. Oh, never mind.
Going for that
I was about
clothesline.
to say that he should be going for some big moves. But
fucking slasher, bitch! Yeah!
Flasher! Flasher! Flasher!
Bravado knew that he was in trouble. If that choke slam's connected, that would have been the end of the match. And Bravado had the wherewithal to get behind him in the nick of time. And a violent kick out by Big John as this match gets kicked up another notch.
That's right, Bravado's kicking it up to second gear right now. Trying to...
I think we're in third or fourth gear at this point. Bravado's going through his moveset. Once that slasher gets pulled off, then he starts getting creative. Once he waits.
Thought he had enough to get that sidewalk slam.
And a cheap shot knocks down Bravado. Again, very...
Uh-oh. Sizing up for the Brownsville box cutter. He's calling it.
It looks like he can just go for the pin right here, but I think that...
No, he wants to hit his coup de grace.
I think for him, it's more of a... I think it's more of a psychological thing than anything at this point.
I tried.
And then Bravado once again battling out of it, realizing that he was not going to pick up Big John, at least not now. Maybe if you get a little adrenaline going and maybe...
Running DDT.
I can't lift him, that's unfair. What is my weight class? Holy Christ.
And Bravado, it doesn't matter what weight class it is, he's already in the match. And this isn't a weight title, so not really sure what Bravado's talking about.
He's just probably mentally frustrated right now.
Ref, what in the fuck is that?
And a low blow by Bravado, not even necessary at that point.
Yeah!
Getting up to the top.
Best elbow drop in the business.
A fantastic elbow drop. And you have to believe there was a little bit of conviction in there. And once again, a powerful kick out by Big John. He is not going down easily, and he will make a point to let Bravado know that. Big John still holding his head. Bravado was the one who delivered the move, but he was the last up. Shows a sign of weariness as Bravado takes out his move list. He is mentally spent, he is physically spent, but that does not mean that you can count him out of this match. Because right now, Big John is a little bit dazed and confused. Unbelievable!
Going for the open wound, but hit him with the Brownsville box cutter.
1,
2. And Bravado kicks out at the last second, maybe the last half a second.
2 count.
You see reversals, you see people scouting, getting out of the move at the last minute. This is a tactical match. And once again,
going for
Big
that
John,
unique version of the sharpshooter. Can't fully get it on.
Big John taking it to another dimension here, now going to the submission move.
Oh,
Not able to pull
just
up
crushed
the
the
submission.
leg.
but was able to do damage nonetheless.
Come on, Rev. Hey, bro!
Chanting it together.
Go for that Boston Crab.
One doesn't work, so he goes for another.
Go up the X. Go up the X. I'm hurt. Throw it up.
Not really sure what he's calling for.
He's calling for an injury. But he went for a low blow. Apparently he's all better.
Ref didn't see it, so there's no instant replays in the BWA. So for now, he lets it slide once again. Bravado trying to think of his moveset. He was pretty confident going into both last match and this match. I think just now.
He just spared him.
Huge spear. Looks like he was going for the jaded edge.
That he was, but he got countered with that spare takedown.
I think that Bravado was prepared for the size. I think he was prepared for the power of Big John. I don't think that he fully understood the intelligence of Big John, his ability to get out of the way.
Looking for that elbow drop.
Speaking of getting out of the way,
Jumping elbow drop.
and right now he's just going for anything.
He's going old school. I know what this is. Suffocation.
Come on, Rev.
He's going to choke him out.
He's got suffocation.
He's got the right positioning.
Looks like
he's got all his weight on
he
him.
can do it. Big John is not giving up any resistance. Bravado's going to take that victory any way he can get it.
But the winner of the match is Bravado, and still your BWA Attitude Champion.
Final 4 battle left. That was